Good morning, everyone. It's Coach Carly. I wanted to talk about this opportunity that I'm doing, sort of why I decided to become a coach and what it can offer you, because I was having this conversation with someone yesterday about how they saw some successful coaches and they didn't want what they had. Like, they weren't sure about how they lived their life and if that's what they wanted to do. And I came home thinking about how I thought that was kind of funny because, as I've been told and as I've seen with my team, like this path, this opportunity as a coach and this lifestyle is a means to an end, and whatever that end may be for you, what you want it to be. So, you have this picture in your life of what you want it to end up like, or what your dreams are and what your goals are and your vision. And, it's different for everybody. Some people imagine, the white picket fence in the suburbs and, several kids that they can, take on family trips and, things like that, put good food on the table and whatnot. Other people maybe want to be explorers and go out and travel and not have anything tying them down and hope to see the world. And somebody else might, really want to have time to pursue their art. They have a passion for that, or maybe it's some sort of sport that they love to do, or whatever it is. Everybody has this wish of what they could be spending their time doing, right? And so when I talk about coaching, people assume that to be a coach, you need to be obsessed with fitness, and that's your dream, that's your goal, is to be really fit, and, maybe like I want to be an athlete or a bikini competitor or something, and I don't want that. I don't really want to be like one of those girls in high heels and a bikini on a stage. I don't want that at all. What I do want is to be healthy and thriving and know that I'm living in my best body and taking care of myself and honoring my body. And so for me, fitness is a means to an end, because fitness and health is your foundation. If you don't have that, then it's really hard to really live your most fulfilling life, and enjoy everything, because you're tired, or you're hurting, or you're just unhealthy and not truly thriving. So I never thought that I would be in this field. I love food. I was a pastry chef, and, I'm also a science nerd and a writer. Think I like to go out and hike and whatever. So, like, I never enjoyed fitness just for the sake of fitness until I started doing it consistently, and then realized what it could do for my body and my overall mindset and health. And so I enjoy it for that aspect and what it does for me. But like my dream for my life is not based around fitness. It's not based around sports and performance and athleticism. My dream for my life is I want to go out and explore and see the world. I want to be able to, cook and blog and photograph and write and whatever. I mean, it changes all the time. I've had all sorts of dreams, but my point is that as a coach, what you're doing is you're designing your life. So you're taking control of your own schedule, your own hours, and you're creating something for yourself so that you have the freedom to pursue those things that you really want. So when I'm looking at top coaches on the team, there's all sorts of different examples of what they wanted to do with this opportunity and what it gives for them. So don't think that in order to be a coach, you need to be super fit or be obsessed with exercise, or anything like that. It's really, being a coach is about taking your life, grasping it, taking control of it, and doing whatever it takes to not have to own up, like go to somebody else and ask permission to take a vacation, or, make sure that you ask for that little raise so that you can start saving a little bit to take that vacation or whatever. You are the only person you have to go to see success and see your dreams. And for me, that's like, I'm a little bit of a control freak if you know me. I don't like to answer to other people, and I want to answer to myself because that's what matters to me. So it's not always easy doing this. Obviously, it's like any small business owner or entrepreneur, like people do that because they have this passion for what they see and they're willing to put in the work to do it. And so that has to be you. Like if you are sitting in your job right now at your desk, like secretly watching this or whatever, you came home from a long day at work and you're watching this and you're like, God, I don't want to have to go in and do that again. Yeah, sure, maybe I'm making ends meet, but I'm not really saving. I'm going to have to do this 9 to 5 grind for the next 30 years or whatever until I retire, hopefully. And then maybe I've saved up enough to go and do those things that I always said I wanted to do. Like, that's really sad to me. I don't want to do that. And, you know, as much as I sometimes am like, this job's really hard, because it is. Everything's on me, right? So, like, there's a lot of pressure, and a lot of people are afraid of that. And, but I think of the alternative, and it sounds like a prison to me, the idea of going back and working based on the hours that someone else sets for me, working at a wage that I really have no control over, that's not really going anywhere. That's just not acceptable for me in my life. Like, I went on a hike yesterday on a Thursday because it was sunny and I wanted to, and then I came back from my hike and I did some work, and now I know I can plug in and do that now. So I just want you to realize that when I talk about this opportunity and talk about all the amazing things that I get to do, it's not like to brag, it's to show you that if you take this and take your life by the horns and go for it, you can create whatever you want from your life. It doesn't have to fit anybody else's mold. It doesn't have to fit into this perfect box. It's whatever you want it to be. So that's what I'm going after, and that's what I want you to do too. So if that sounds like something you want to do, please talk to me and break free from that mold and out of that box. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.